What's up, guys? This is Jaws here, bringing you a new video from Rainbow Six Siege. This is one of my operator guides. This is a defending operator called Castle. You might already know him, or maybe you don't. This guy actually is a very decent kind of defender. I'd say he's nothing special, but he can make these reinforced barricades, which is pretty good in some ways, but also pretty shitty and useless in other ways. I would say that the reason why people are playing this guy very wrong, as they, I don't know why, but they do a lot of times, it's because when, for example, we have a map like this where we have objective. In this one we only have one objective, but sometimes when you have two objectives, they barricade one room, one entire room, also with the doors and all windows, so it's not possible for teammates to get through, because not all defenders got a nitro cell or anything that can blow up the castle reinforced barricade. So as you can see, I'm basically just trying to defend. What I actually did in this particular situation is that I am using all of them in the same room, but I'm making sure now we can go through the chimney right there, and then we can get in here, and then we can just go out the door in here, so we don't need to like explode my reinforced barricades to get past these rooms. That in there is only for extra protection, and it's good in some doorways, because if people run up to them and they place a breaching charge, you can obviously see their feet underneath, and then you can shoot them. That's why I have a guy laying in there, just spotting underneath, waiting for a guy to come and try to breach. But yeah, I mean, that's basically how this guy's played. Personally, I would recommend placing them in windows, because in most maps, when you are on anything more than the top, than the ground floor or basement, where there's like a first or second floor, like in this one, it's very, very, very good to use them on windows, because then you know when people are coming, you don't miss the sound of the enemies breaking one little part of a normal barricade and then shooting you through a little hole that they made. But as you could see, I ran out where I didn't make the barricades. I'm just checking out here and just getting a lot of kills because I'm basically coming from behind. But yeah, they were waiting outside my barricades here. I'm not sure why, but they were. And this round ended up being pretty good. But I mean, his weapon is like the best weapon I think that he has is the UMP45, the one I'm using right here.
Okay.
It's a decent weapon, pretty accurate as well. Does a decent amount of damage. It's not that bad of a weapon actually, but he's not like the best of best defenders, and I actually find him useless in most maps. But in some maps you can actually use him. In this map, for example, I don't think that he's very useful, because most of the spawns you get, there's like almost only one window. Of course you can just go to another room and place them on the windows in there as well.
I think they're backing off again.
He's not the best, far from at least. He's also 2 in speed and 2 in armor, so he's like, yeah, you know, in mid speed, mid armor. He can pretty much be used as a defender mostly. I wouldn't use him for roaming that much. The reason I did in the other map is because it actually, like, I actually noticed I had 4 teammates or 3 teammates camping with me in the same room, and I was like, okay, then someone better get roaming, and we only had 1 roaming at that time, so I did. But I would say that this guy is a guy that you want to sit in a room behind a shield, something like that.
To knife him. He's right here.
And just stay put.
He's the same spot. He got.
So I guess there's nothing more to say about this guy. This is how I play him, how I would tell people to play him or whatever.
Yeah, just stay in that corner. He's dead.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video if you would like to play Castle. And maybe you don't want to play Castle, but you're just interested in how I play him. Then there you go. I usually never play him, but you never know.